Then we'll do some exercise because I want to make sure you have enough understanding about LangChain. LangChain itself is pretty powerful. As I said before, LangChain and strands, they both goes hand to hand. So technically speaking, you may need to pick a one. You can't do both. But if you want to work together, you can. Most people now switching to AWS. So if they're using AWS has invested a lot of time and money with a framework called Strands, which we'll cover next week. So that's why my thought process is we may not be able to complete all next week. We might go to 21. And in that case, your project is 28. Depends on how we go, right? So Strands and LangChain used to be an alternative product. Now they are kind of complementing. So that's the way it is. So right now we are focusing on LangChain, and next week we'll focus on Strands. So what is LangChain and why it is so powerful? So first is the modularized. It's open source. It means anybody can use it. It does have a capability to work with all available LLM. It allows you to create your custom tools. You can write your own functions for database insert, web service call, file, email, SMS. You can do that. It does have a capability to read and remember the details. So they have memory. It does have a chain and flow. So they have now two concepts. Chain means sequential, and flow means a graph type of thing where you can navigate different type of things. So that's beautiful part. Data aware, LangChain does supports MCP now. MCP stands for modular context protocol. So that allows you to talk to any like a known knowledge base. And MCP is one of the I would say high end, because remember we have been talking about KB, which is knowledge base. Now most company gives you MCP server, which is nothing but web service, where LLM can talk to MCP. LLM can talk to MCP and get access to the knowledge base. So Salesforce, Oracle, Confluence, Jira, they all come with MCP server. So you can easily plug it, your LLM, to talk to MCP, and through MCP you can read, write, delete, and all, which is very simple. It does have a capability called context aware, where you can provide memory and conversation part. It does also have capability which is called agentic workflow, which is called reasoning. This is very important. Reasoning means it creates a plan, and then it creates, okay, how to execute it. So it does plan, then it also create execution aspect automatically. It can rewrite the code on fly. So LLM is capable to write a code on fly, which is scary because you can write code right now. Example, if I want to write a code to call weather service, but if you write in English prompt, you write a code in Python for this and execute it. So it will do that for you. That's pretty scary. Means it automatically create. This is impossible before, because before you write a code and you execute. Now, if LLMs themselves write a code, they have a tons of ability to write code. Like example, I'm just making up. Write a code to destroy electric grid. It can do it. See now the problem, right? You can write a code to destroy like space shuttle. You can do that. So there is no boundary for LLM. Yeah, because it has, as long as it has instruction, it's going to do that. That's why everyone is afraid of, because once this is going to be out of control, we are in problems. So governments are trying to come up with some guardrail, but that guardrail, right, there is always a way people will find a loopholes, just like virus or hackers are doing that. And that's why biggest concern with LLM is unstoppable power agents will get. Unstoppable. So you can say, write a program to turn off traffic lights to red. You can do in less than 1 hour. You don't need hundreds of years of experience. And one single kid can do that. Think about that. You are sitting, and if your data is available for bank, you can say all accounts withdraw $100. An internal person who was working on a bank or who is working on a bank, they can do that part. That's why scary is very big. Anybody remember, people mindset you cannot read, and that is where the problem is, right? So it does reason, it does plan, and it writes your own code. It writes its own tool, and it also. It does have a capability called Langsmith for debugging and testing purpose, so you can do that also. So overall, how this will work. So let's talk about overall how it will work. So if you think about overall, the way it works here is the picture I have. So if you see the picture, all power of LLM is morely used for RAG, retrieve, argument, and generation. Sometimes people call Gen AI, right? Gen AI is the way so far people are thinking AI. But AI is now changing the level from Gen AI, it going to agents. So that's a level number one, where you create a digital worker. So digital worker is nothing but a combination of 3-4 things. It does use LLM, then it does use tools. Now tool means custom tool. Anything you want, you can create it. You can talk to Salesforce, you can talk to Snowflake, you can add, update, read, find, delete, whatever you want. That's your custom tool. Also, it has the ability to talk to any data in the world through MCP layer, model context protocol, or you can write your own knowledge base, which we talk about in a Bedrock is using Kendra, OpenSearch, and then you plug it. So you get prompt, then you write your own tools, right? MCP. It does have a memory. So now you have memory also. So it remember what happened last, and then it has a tons of out-of-box tool available. So if you combine this thing, this is huge power agents will get. So the digital agents is going to get a lot more power. The reason I'm using word power, because you don't have to write everything by yourself. So far, we were writing everything by yourself. So example, the person who does Java, they need to write a call, how to connect to the MySQL and get this detail. Now, what MySQL will give you MCP, which is nothing but a web service. You just call the web service and you cut the programming part significant, right? And that significant means like rather than weeks, now you can do in hours or minutes. Same thing. There are tons of things available. Lambda is one of the things. There are other models available, like Hugging Face model available, and other complex model which allows you to make things easy. Like example, if you want to send email, many of us know how to set up hosts and all and all. Now you just use one simple tool which does email. So now company, what they're doing, they're creating a tools which your LLM can understand, and then your agents can make a call. So think about a phone. LLM is, let's assume for a second, it's a phone, and on that you add application. Here you are adding tools, the capability. The tools is your purpose. Now you can buy tools or can build tools. Majority companies are using right now build mode, and these tools are reusable tools. It means if different workflow, they can reuse it. Means less development needed, maximum reusability will be there. Now, right now, all those things which you are doing, overall horizon looks like maximum work will be done in 2 years, maximum. After that, company will not need too much coding. The reason there will be more support or enhancement, of course, there will be here and there. So the what you call software workforce will be significantly reduced because these agents are self-driven, right? Second thing, this coding aspect is more white label coding. I'm using word white label coding. I'll show you how it works. So white label coding will happen through LLM will write code for us. And I'll show you how it works, okay? So at this moment, any questions? Okay. So before we took a break, we have simple this program, right? Now, I asked you to read an Amazon builder. So what we're going to do, we are going to install Amazon Q. If you give me thumbs up, we can do it, right? Give me thumbs up. So at least I know that you are awake and you are with me. Not to say is with me. Here is there. David, Irina, Alex. Good. I hope you're there. Okay, because this is going to be interesting part. Now, let's say I don't know programming. And how do I do programming at my work? So you click on the gear and we will install a plugin extension. So we're going to click on that and we'll look for the extension. Make sure you follow along. After 20 minutes, you can say, what did you do? That's not fair, right? So click on extension. Okay? Your game will now change. So if you're in college, you will love it. If you're high school, you will love it. And if you're in a professional world, you will love even more. Okay. So click here and extension. Now here, search Amazon Q. Amazon Q. And you're going to install this one. And you're also going to install this one. The toolkit is used by strands. So please understand what I'm trying to explain. So those who like DevOps works. At my work, I do this thing through toolkit. So what is the toolkit? The toolkit means all AWS activity which you are doing, they have created a tool. And that LLM, please understand, LLM will use this tool to perform. So those who are creating EC2, I just need to say create EC2. The LLM will go through this tool and do for me. I'll say destroy EC2. I write in English. That's it. I don't need to know AWS. So I can say deploy the application. It will do for me. Or stop it, start it, scale it. You can do that. So technically speaking, you need to know concept, but you don't need to know in and out. Everything will happen through this toolkit. The toolkit is designed through strands. And AWS has invested a lot of money for that. So we'll install both of them. So install, and we'll install Amazon Q. So we'll say trust, yeah, trust it. Install this one. So we'll install both of them. Once it is done, we should be good to go. It will ask you to log in with the builder account. If you have builder account, it should be fine. In work, there is a professional account you need, but for us, we are learning like so. There is a limit in a day how much you use it. We will be fine. In worst come worst, you have to wait for a few days. So you can see Amazon do that. I'll say okay. And yes, allow. I'm going to say yes, allow. It's installing. Let it complete. It says okay. Once you install Amazon Q, you will see on this side, you will see this side, Amazon Q logo. Give me thumbs up. Alex, Irina, I'm hoping you're with me so far. I didn't get thumbs up, so I'm assuming you're along with us, right? Good. You will see the logo. This is a game changer. So those who do not have programming background, trust me, you will love it. Just love it. I mean, I can tell you after this, my productivity increased like 100 times. Not one time, 100 times. So I click on it and it will give you chat. It will give you chat and it will ask you to log in first. So Amazon Q, it will ask you to log in. So I'll log in. So I will say personal account because I don't have company account. I click on personal and continue. So if it is builder account, it will ask you, hey, do you want this thing? So I'll say, yeah, open, and I'll log in with the builder account. And once I log in, I should be good. So here, for me, the builder account is different than my console account. So let's see if I can. See, Kiro is there. I say allow. Kiro will cover next week. So now it's approved. Now I'm good to go. And I have chat here. Give me thumbs up if you're able to. Good.
I'm still setting up my account with my existing AWS account.
Yeah. Others are able to log in. I thought we created an account before we took a break. No, Mahim?
Yeah, I was working on the Python issue. The 3 point. I have 3.14. You also have 3.14, not the 3.12.
Yeah, that's fine. 3.14.2 I have, which is working. It's
Oh, it's
good.
working for you? It's not working for me still.
3.14.2.
Right, that's what I have too. I couldn't find the modular, sorry, when I ran your hello program, it said could not find, open AI object is not callable.
Yeah, it means you have changed a bit. First,
Okay.
I account those who have account. I'm assuming you can create an account and log into Amazon Q. Irina is not giving me any more thumbs up. Normally she gives, and Alex is always Alex. One thumbs up would be very happy for me. One thumbs up, my friend. Give me thumbs up. You are always there. Right? Confirmation or communication will go a long way. Hilton, Motusi is good. David, Aswatha is good. Aswatha is good. Right? I just want to make sure you guys can confirm, because otherwise, after 10 minutes, if you say, "Hey, I have a problem," that's not fair, because other students have to now wait. Yeah.
So we should try to log into Amazon Q, right? I think I'm in there.
You are able to see my screen, right? When you click here.
Small. Yeah, I clicked on that, and then it made me do a login.
Personal account, log into the Amazon Builder account which you created, and then you see the chat. You see the chat. I'm going to acknowledge this. So this is good. I'm going to acknowledge. So I acknowledge, and I'm going down. So at this moment, any questions before I show you the power of this one? Please understand, I will just show you for a few minutes, but you can use forever. In VS Code, there are a couple of things to make sure. Whenever you want to see the code, you go here. Whenever you want to interact with the Amazon Q, you go here. So if I click here, I'll see code, right? And if I want to go here, I'll see this thing. So again, don't cry. You always need to see here where you are. So this is the code. This is that. You may not have all files. I'll show you how to get the files. Don't worry about it. The only file you have is a first.py, which is this one. And that you ran it, and it worked, right? You can run again if you want. So just say Python, right? We tried Python, right? First.py, and it took a little time. Oops. No module mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
I thought I ran just a few minutes back.
Right, Irina said
sorry.
it's working.
Sorry, I ran through this one, play button. I ran through play button and it worked, right? Oh wow! Again error. Which one then? I ran right a few minutes back.
It doesn't work for me now either. I don't know. That's
no. 1 second. I ran it right. First.py. Import.
Maybe I have to restart Visual Studio.
No. It worked for a few minutes back, so it means something I updated might have caused trouble. But no worries. We have something interesting. We have something interesting, which I'll give you prototype. How powerful this one is, Amazon Q. So check it out. See here. I'm going to copy the errors. Listen carefully, okay? I copy the errors, and I'll say fix first.py, and then column like that. You put the error. So I say fix first.py and column. So Amazon Q, I'm asking, hey, fix this program, make it work. That's it. I don't have to look for ChatGPT and all. And I press enter. It will read my program. It will fix it. Can you believe that? It says you need to install this, run it, right? It's going to tell me everything, right? I don't have to go through ChatGPT anymore. This is my companion. Look at that. It is fixing right now. It's installing, right? I said first.py, so it is fixing, and few minutes it will take. It is doing a lot of work, okay? A lot of work. This is something, hours of work it will do in minutes.
So it can do the terminal also on behalf of you?
Just give one at a time. First, follow this thing. First, make sure you use in chat, okay? Make sure you use in chat. The command which you run, it is running on terminal. The command which I'm running, this actually running terminal, but you see here, because LLM is showing, it is running command, it is installing right now. It is installing on terminal only, but chat here, and this is their window, but that is actually running here only. Okay? So it's doing that. So still is going through. First time it will figure it out. Once it figure it out, you will see, because it is downloading some of the library and all, but it is going to fix that. Most of the time, it is 99, I would say 99% time, it is perfectly fixing. There are complexities there. It takes time. Doesn't take long time, but first time it will take time because it brings some of the library, because we just started, and it does maintain the history. So you can talk to, just like you are talking to your friend. Okay. So right now it's done. So now I need to done. See, look at that. Now I have to newer version. So it's going to write newer version. It's updating a program now. Check this out. Okay. It's updating. It says I updated 2 lines, right? If you click on that, it will tell you what line it updated. Look at that. It did change the code also. Okay. It changed the code. And now it says code is running fine. Now without the modular error. So now I say I can write in English. Run it. Run it. So now it's going to give me a command, and I'm going to click on it. See, when I say run it, it write a command. When I run it, error will disappear. I could do fight with my program, or I can use this thing and solve this in a minute or two, which normally unbelievable. You cannot do that. So you can see it found the problem. It again fixing it, right? It will make sure run until it fix. It is not going to give up, right? And you can see that we are working, and I'm showing you real life example how it is working. This is what I'm doing. It will keep finding error. It will keep trying. It will keep trying, and it will fix it. So it says my key has a problem. Oh yeah, my key, because it created a random key. Oh, okay, got it. Because it removed my key. So I have to use my key properly. That's what it's saying. Okay. So it did fix properly. It says your key is not correct. Okay. So I'm going to fix that key. So I'll say, see, Matosi, use this key. Look at that. Look at that. It will update the code.
Wow.
Can you believe that? Right? And it's going to run it. Right? This used to take months or hours. Sometimes, you get frustrated because you throw computer like that. I just interact with that. It will do the magic, and now program is going to run. So it says, but it is affecting successfully. So there is a warning. Fine. Like I said, did you get a result? Oh, you get a result. Give me thumbs up. I got a result. Now I can run it. My program is done. I got a result. Look at that. My hair, did you see that? My computer fixed my problem.
It update the Python, I think, 3.14. Looks like.
Trust me, in my word, we are not done yet. This is like just a simple demo. Right. How I fix my problem. Okay. Give me thumbs up, or if you are able to run, give me thumbs up. We're gonna go further.
No, I wasn't able to run the same thing. I tried, but it didn't work.
No, it means you didn't try correctly. You may want to watch recording.
Okay.
This one is English. You don't have to do anything. Just say fix it. Give the error and fix. You don't have to even think. Just say fix, give the error, let it do, and just say run it. Right? The only problem you have is the key. And I'm assuming it does tell you the key. See, last time you say, hey, your key is not correct. So it tell me, I just changed the key. There is no problem I have found so far that this tool does not fix it. So you are giving quickly. Try it. You can fix it. Trust me, there is no tool, no problem so far I have found with this tool cannot fix it. Okay. I show you in front of you, same version I'm fixing. And I think all of you are seeing, right? Okay. So now, can I count everyone has installed Amazon Q or still not installed? We're going to do second exercise. Hello. At least 1 or 2% can say. I know Irina has a problem, but others. That's what they are able to do.
My root account isn't working for some reason.
Then that is very simple thing to do.
Yeah, it should be something simple to switch.
It's incompatible with Python 3.14 or Creator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex is not even giving me thumbs up, neither texting something, so I'm not sure Alex is working. Motoshi, I know you're good. Hilton, you're good. David, please give me thumbs up so we can move forward.
Thumbs up.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's do second exercise. Those who are Amazon Q, trust me, you have 100 times productivity. So we are writing a second program. See here, everything is through prompt. Okay, ready? Please understand, I'm going to give you a prompt, but again, one prompt doesn't work. Your goal is to keep talking to, just like you're talking to a 2-year-old kid guy say, I need chocolate, I need chocolate, I need chocolate. Till you get a chocolate, you're not done. That's what you need to work with this tool. I personally request you, don't give up so fast. This tool has a super duper power. The tool does not understand what you're asking, then you cannot fix it. So I'm going to ask this tool, see here, you can type a code. So we'll say create a new program, create a new, I would say new LangChain program where create a, I'm trying to make the program, create a LangChain program where, these things, okay. I'm just trying to say create a LangChain program where use a user tool calculator and my current OpenAI key and show working example. That's it. So now you can see I'm talking to human. Create a new LangChain program. I can give also name also. LangChain program, let's assume my second PY. Give a name where use a tool calculator. And my current open key, because I don't want to write key. I want them to read from my existing program and read that key. And show working example. Okay. I'm going to paste this thing in a chat. So nowadays, you just need to know tool well. That tool allows you to do amazing job. But if you cannot do basic thing, right, like a top prompt, then you can't do anything. This is a prompt. Now I'm going to paste it. It's going to write a program, my second PY. It will do all the magic. I don't even need to think about it. The only thing I need to do is continuously evolve that program. Check it out. So it is going to do my second.py. It wrote 33 lines for me, and it is a program is ready. Run it. So we'll run it. And it is running. It's showing you result here. Then we'll see what it did. Seems like it is ran successfully. It is saying, oh, you have error. LangChain community error. So I'll say run. See, it is saying what module to install. I just click on run. Please understand, this is a baby thingy now. Any kid can write program. You can see now it is installing, right? It knows what library is missing and it is running installing the library. because we are writing first time, it is training. It's training the model, because this library, you don't need to install every time. First time you're running it, so it's going through that. As this model understands where is your weakness, it will do better job, because you're writing incorrect prompt or you're not clicking correctly. It will understand your pattern also, and it will give you answer appropriately. It will start reading your mind and your habit and your action, and it will do better job. So now it is doing all those things. Once the program is ready, I'll explain. If you write this program, it will take at least 8 hours, which you can do in less than 8 minutes. Of course, you have to understand, which I'm going to walk you through. It does a lot of things behind the scene, okay? It's not one thing. That's why it saves you from 8 hours to 8 minutes. It does a lot of things for you, making sure everything works in your machine. If I don't have this tool, trust me, I will waste a lot of time in installation, configuration, and basic thing. With tool, I focus more on my programming, my business logic, my workflow.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Save a lot
working.
of time debugging.
Yeah.
How come mine just recommends pip install LangChain AI?
Yeah, click on it. Click on. You just need to click on that.
Click on what?
If you see it, it's clearly say that run or click. There's a play button there. It is
Yeah, mine
clearly
doesn't
say.
show a play button. It gives me that instruction, but it doesn't provide a play button. It just says copy.
Write a chat. Write a chat. Just say install. Not, remember 2 years kid, I need chocolate, I need chocolate. Continue till this works for you. Don't wait. Don't give up. Interact with the tool. Run it. Install it. Fix it. Right? Remember, you need to get work done. Just
Okay, now it says run when I said install.
Sorry?
When I said install, it gave me a button run.
Click on.
Yeah, I did.
And then let it done. See, I'm showing you, right? I hope you are seeing my screen. I'm doing exactly the same thing as you are doing. Look at that. I'm also clicking. See, it says now run it. What am I going to do? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to click on run, and then it will run for me. It did install, right? And right now it is running. And let's see if it once it runs, I'll show you the example. You're interacting with this tool. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it is working for me.
It gave me an import error. Cannot import name initialize.
Ask it, fix it.
Okay.
Remember, you are not talking to wall. You are talking to AI. AI will not do. See, right now, look at that. It has an error. It has an error. It says I fixed 17 line. Now it is asking me to run. I need to interact with that, right? I can't just wait. I need to interact. So when you interact, it gives me error. It gives me thing. I'm just like a 2 years kid, right? Talk to hide in chocolate. Until you give chocolate, it is not. That's what interaction means. See, program worked and I got a result. Right? I did not write a single
Oh my gosh, I got a result. Yes.
Sorry?
I got a result.
So you now know how to interact. Now you go to this one and see what program it wrote. So my second. So I have written my second. So my second should be here. Double click on it and see how nice program it writes. And this is the program.
Yeah, mine worked too. It done. I went through the process. It fixed all the errors out.
So David, you know now how to interact with Amazon Q. Look at that. This program, if I have give you, it will take not 8, maybe 2-3 days. Now it's not the program for you, right? Now I'm going to help explain this program. Give me thumbs up if you're understanding how it works. I'm not going to just show you this because you need to be like how you search in Google until you get a result. You keep searching, right? Here you're giving up so fast. You need to know how to interact with the tool. This tool is AI tool. It sometimes does not understand your intention. You need to keep doing till you get the result. But it writes code. This code is very professionally written, right? Now I'm going to walk you through this code. If you are able to get this work, you and my program might have little differences, but concept will remain same.
Looks like you have a different OpenAI version than mine one. That's why code is also different.
Yeah. It is going to be like that. Each person are different because it's generated on fly.
Yeah.
But
yeah, first was depreciated version.
don't worry.
And then I said fixed it for the new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like you have to continuously prompting it with the next error.
Correct.
And it keeps on going.
Yeah. So let me explain it, because I think you are guys getting the
Yeah, it fixed
getting.
mine too now.
Yeah. Now let me explain what happens. First thing first, always remember we are working with agents. Agent need first LLM. So this is the LLM. And LLM, and try not to memorize it. Trust me, you're going to go crazy. So LLM need key. No matter which LLM you use, key, that's web service. So those who are not learning web service, I'll tell you right away, you will not be able to perform any IT job in coming days. And that's why the web service class, those who are taking, you are getting clarity, right? That web service, this is web service. And you're passing key. So you are kind of interacting with OpenAI. So this line is pretty good. Now, agent need tool. And tool is nothing but small function. So here, this line say, what are the tools we have? So I have calculator. So I give an annotation, this tool, and this tool get expression. So if I say 2 plus 2, that's expression. So if you give a tool, then a tool evaluate and get you result. So what we are saying, hey agent, if somebody give me prompt and ask me to perform 3 plus 3, LLM you don't have to go through. You decide tool, and tool based on the expertise. Each tool will have expertise. So if you see this tool expertise is a mathematical expertise. So each tool has expertise. So LLM say, you know what? If there is a mathematic, if there is expert, I'll go for it. I don't have a healthcare expert. I don't have English expert. I don't have a translated expert. But I have a math expert. So whenever you write math, agent will ask LLM. LLM say, are you kidding? You shouldn't be going to me. You should go to tool. So LLM will call this tool automatically. Who will call? LLM. Why? Because LLM read this line. So this line is very important, the description. Using this line, you are telling LLM when this tool can be called, only for math. But if you say search, it won't call this tool because this tool doesn't have that search expertise. If you say insert, this tool cannot do because, so that's why agent need lots of tools. And you are going to build a tools. Good news, this Amazon Q can create a tool for us. I'll show you how. Okay. So right now, Amazon created a tool, calculator, which is just basic calculation. If you say to create a tool for Google search, it will create a search. If you say create a tool for Python, I'm going to show you. Meher asked me one question, I think Meher or David asked question, how to do Python database, right? Database, yes or no? David or Meher asked me in web service class how to do that. I can do this entire thing less than 10 minutes. End-to-end web service. Okay, I'll show you demonstration. But you know, some of us are crawling and I want to go like very high in the mountain. So if you're crawling, you feel overwhelming. But all those things which used to take months, I can do in minutes. So I can write a web service. I can write a database, insert update, and I can create a tool and I can ask LLM, listen carefully, insert and read data. Okay, I'll show you right now in front of you. Okay, first I'll show you how this works. Please understand. First, tool is a tool. Annotation is a tool. And then inside tool, what it will perform, it will create a Flask web service, Flask or Fast API Python web service. Listen carefully. That Python will talk to database and it will create a table, database and all. Then you write a prompt, insert customer info, just an example. Then LLM will go to the tool through web service to database, lots of things it will perform. So the program will be very complex, but concept we know. Web service will have get, post, put, you know that. Web service needs to start, you know that. Web service receive the request in a form of JSON, you know that. Then web service will pass database MySQL. So you need to have MySQL installed. Good news, I have MySQL installed. Web service needs database, table, column. So everything it will do for you. But if you don't know what is database, if you don't know column and all, then nothing can be done. Then for you, it will be a, I know database, I know web service, I know everything. I just don't need to write a code because I know my concept. If I don't have database, I know how to install. If I don't know I know that part, and that's why you are going to get money, because you are going end to end. AI will not do for you. AI can do certain things. Whatever AI cannot do, where you plug yourself, and that's what your career safety. Most people don't get that. Oh, I like X course, I want to stay with that. No, you need to know concept, how you're solving the problem. You will see we are starting from zero. Okay, I'll show you, but let me just cover this program so you will not be scared. Okay, first thing first, this tool, so LLM knows how to call, we got that. Now we are asking prompt, so we are writing prompt, perform this math. So that prompt is going through this tool, which is this one. This one is using LLM. LLM using this tool. So I'm asking this thing. So I can ask anything here. Right? 3 plus 3. Then this 3 plus 3 goes here, and LLM perform, and you get the response. And that is what response is coming. So that's pretty much it. These are all unnecessary things. You don't need any of this. Make sense? So you don't need any of that. Now, I got the idea. Now let's draw the picture what we want to accomplish. Okay, first understand. Please don't be scared. What I'm going to show you is average one to 2 months project with at least 4 to 5 members. I'm going to do in less than 30 minutes. Okay, so first I need database. Please don't get scared. I need database. Let's assume I'm doing hotel. Flight. Let's do flight. So flight DB. And I need table. As an example, I create a flight table. With, let's do flight ID. Flight ID. Flight name. Let's assume name. And let's assume like a start origin airport. So I'll say airport. Destination airport. If you have taken database, you won't be surprised with this airport. Then start date, also date, time, and price. Just an example. Then I need I'm just making it easy. I can do customer, I can duplicate and all kind of things. So I'm like, right? So I have flight database, I have flight table. Now I need dummy 10 records. Okay. Then I need a web service, need a Python web service to read. I'm just making read because the time is limited, but you got the idea. You can do add also to read this read flight DB. So this I will say I need database flight DB in MySQL because I have MySQL installed. So I need Python web service to read flight DB and flight table. Okay. Then I need a tool. I need a tool to call this web service. So web service, I'll give a name. Right. Let's say flight AWS web service. So I need a tool to call the flight AWS web service and read flight details. Then I need to buy the cheapest flight. Now tell me anything which I mentioned here is scary, confusing, or ask questions.
No, so essentially you're creating the database first with some data in MySQL, and then web service, which is the middle tier. And then I need a tool to call. Okay, so a tool could mean a web page, or could be
This is the tool. You forgot?
something like that. Yeah.
You forgot? This is the tool. This tool
Oh, sorry, the
called
tool
web
calculate.
service.
Yeah, the tool itself. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now here, I'm going to take this two line. See how pure English? You don't have to do anything. Just see here. I'm going to go to Amazon Q. I can give a little bit hint here. I have, okay, I'll give hint because remember my database has a username. It will not know. So I'll give a hint here. MySQL database username root password, I believe root, right? So I'm going to check this out. Okay, look at that. I'm not talking like in a very fashionable form. I'm just giving simple thing. I enter. Now see what happened. Do you guys agree? I'm using pure English, no grammar, nothing, right? So let's see what is asking. So it's a pip install. It's a you need first of all connector. Okay, do it. I'm not gonna cry. Just do it. Right? When somebody cry, I don't like that because we are an adult, right? We know how to fix it. Just click the button. Boom, it's doing that. So now, see, I don't know. This AI is going to do work for me. AI is also not know, so he's going to wait for me. So we are interacting with AI. So now it's done. Now it's a create flight DB. Look at that. It is started doing already. It started doing with Python, and it is done. And say now you can run this program. So if I run it, database will be created. I'm going to open database part. So what is that? Workbench. So we'll check also, right? Ultimately, we need to check. It will keep going till it make the things working. So it's a create database. So it's going to keep trying, right? First attempt, it may not be able to do the work. So it's going to practice till it figure it out. 99% it does work. Only 1 or 2% it doesn't work. So that's what the problem is, where you have to act on that.
Yeah, just trying to think, how would you like say backtrack and go down a different route, like partially down a different route?
Just looks like my service is down. Look at that. Service is down. That's why it's not going. So maybe I need to start the service. Bear with me. It's gonna cry. It will tell me also that the service is down. If you carefully see that, it is erroring out right now, and it is saying I can't encode. So something is wrong. So it is keep trying. So let me see. My service seems like down. Bear with me. MySQL. Okay, it's running 80. It is running 80. It's running. So what is the password? Maybe test 1, 2, 3. My password doesn't look like raw. Sorry, not this one. Which one is my password? This one. Good. Let's keep asking. Let me start with a new connection. I just want to make sure my username and password is correct, because if I don't have new connection, if it is not working, then it won't work. There is no way it will go for the root and test connection. Root. So definitely you can say root is not the access denied. So root is not the one. So what is the password I have? Definitely maybe T capital test 1, 2, 3. That's not correct. So which one is this? I have two databases.
You said you could maybe use the configurator, SQL configurator to reset the password?
I need database, right? So the database has to be there.
Right.
I think there should be a problem with the database. Now it's running. Okay. Because without database, nothing will work, right? So I think root. Yeah, this one is working. So root is not. So database is successful. Okay. So database has to be there. That's no doubt. AI cannot do that part. So I'm here. Now I said run it. It will create it now this time, because you see it started doing database. It understood the database is there and it created. Perfect. This is your configuration. Mr. Meher, look at that. It figured it out. Configuration is ready.
That's amazing.
Now if you go here, database is there. And here we go. So if I flight DB is there, right? So table is not there. So now next item. So now I say, hey, I need to do this thing and I needed 10 records. Okay. You see how I'm doing interacting. ChatGPT versus Amazon Q is very different. Amazon Q runs through code. ChatGPT does not. So you can see now I need 10. So check it out. It's going to create that for me.
Looks like every company need only one employee.
I heard correctly, right? Can you repeat again one more time?
Yeah, like director can do everything.
I'm telling from years, don't go in a web development role. Those roles won't exist. Don't go QA role. Those roles won't exist. Go as a data analytics or AI. Done. Flight is record is done. If you don't listen, don't be disappointed later on, because that's why I'm also changing my career then. Hey, forget about database and all, because I'm not going to be survival, right? So if I check it out, they are not laying off people just like that. There is no reason to keep the people. So we need to be in that area where I should be value addition. So now this is the select. What is the table name? Flight, right? It says select flight. No database selected. Oh, I did not say use database. 1 second. Use flight maybe, right? And semicolon, and I let semicolon. So now it should be fine. Perfect. So it created table. You saw I'm not doing. Who is doing? Amazon Q is doing. Okay. They're not done yet. Now, if you've taken web service class, you know what is web service means, right? So I need a Python web service. You can also say Python REST web service, or you can say a little bit of information like a Flask web service, right? You can give a little bit more knowledge, right? Now, if you're not taken web service class, then you don't know what is web class, right? And then perfect. So now, here we go. Why would I need to know in and out Python? Right? It says anytime you get this, you have to run it because it doesn't know, right? So it's gonna do all those work. Right? So it's done. It installed the library and it will write a code. So right now it's writing a code. I gave a name. So it exactly did and says now start. So now the web service is starting. So it's starting. And it says it started on this port. If you're taking web service, you know how to verify. So we're going to verify. It should give me in a JSON format all my flights. So it gave me this. So what is it says 404. I requested, it did not work. So I don't know. So here is the name. Maybe they might have name. Let's see, 5000. Why it is not yet? So maybe they have some context. Let's see. No context. So I'll need to see the code. So what context they're using, because I know Python, I know my web service. So their web service wise, this is the code. So here is the, they have flight. I know my web service class. I know flight. That's all matters. That's all. Now, ta-da! So object time data is not provided. So basically, I did not request what flight I need. Okay, because I need to know what date, time, and all. So here is the get, and I need to pass the information. So get this information. So here it says route is here, connection is here, no problem. The flight init ID, flight ID. Okay, good. So everything is here. So here it says flights. This is the way you should call. You should get a flights. So let's see why we are not getting flight yet. Okay. So it says object of type time delta is not JSON serialized. It is JSON serialized. 1 second. It says not JSON serialized. So I can ask, hey, I'm getting this error. Update that. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm getting this thing. I don't do anything. I'm just saying, hey, I'm getting this thing. So now it's going to run me and give this thing. So it realized, oh, there's something wrong. So you say, I need to fix it. Okay. Trust me, you will be super duper productive in few minutes. So it's done. It made the code change. And that's the issue was fixed. Right now done. Now it says, hey, go and check it out. So get this thing. I'll say run the service. So it's gonna run the service. Python, run it. So it's gonna run. You know how to run, which already you can run separately also. But now let's see. Give me thumbs up. Hello, give me thumbs up. Hey, good. This is David, you asked, and I know David or Maher, you asked, and I declined that time in a class because I wanted to teach in this class. So you can see web service ready. You know how long it took? 2 minutes. Okay. Now I'm here. Now I'm gonna say, write a Python program flight AI.py and add a tool to call the flights web service and provide prompt to find a cheapest flight. That's it. Ask yourself question, you are working on web service project. If you have this tool, how long will it take? If you use your imagination. Huh?
Less than a day.
And
Probably half a day, yeah.
What Moto-C type of person can go long.
The first draft.
But the problem, Moto-C type of person can go long way because he brings 10 plus years of experience, right? The problem remains Moto-C wants to use 10 plus years old way, not a new way, right? So what I'm trying to say, Moto-C should think about concept, not about tools or technology, right? So here see, flight ready. Now the program is ready. We are running the thing and it should give me cheapest flight. So what she should think about, how do I solve the real life problem with this? The code is done. The entire project end to end is done. As soon as this works, flight is there and you will get the answer. If it is error, once it is error, it will automatically fix it, right? The reason that's a beautiful part about this tool. It will figure it out. Oh, there is a problem. Then it's going to fix it. And it's going to fix it. It automatically, green light means it'll fix it. And now again, it's going to ask me to run it. So now, right, run it. So we got that.
Sometimes I ask interviewer, why you are asking me those coding questions, which can be done within few minutes now in using ChatGPT or yeah, it is kind of debatable whenever you are going to the interview and ask them. Yeah,
I agree. You're absolutely right. The problem is we are going for a company. There are two types of people, right? One do not know AI, and one who knows AI. The person who knows AI, they will ask concept. The person who does not know AI, of course, they're going to use old mind, right? So you need to see which company you need to apply, right? Right now, if you look for LinkedIn, almost every day, 20 plus companies I am applying, which is AI, and salary is huge. Of course, I know it will be a 6-month job or 9-month job, but in 9 months, if I get 9 years salary, why not? Why not? Do I need to work every day in order to be happy, or I make money and I need to be happy? I would rather use money and happy. Now I'm enjoying, right? 4 months I enjoy and then work for 6 months and make a lot of money for 6 years and then enjoy. At the end of the day, you need money for fun, right? You don't need a job Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. Those days are gone. And I don't think we'll have an 8 to 5, 20, 30 years of job anymore. Because here, you are kind of solving the problem. You come out from the project, look for another opportunity, right? The program worked. Now you can see that it did find the flight, which is the cheapest also. Do you guys agree? Now let's understand what did he do. Project is done, guys. In case if you still don't understand, right? Project is done and find the cheapest flight. So now let's zoom in. What did we do? So first of all, here, do we have cheapest flight for Chicago? So cheapest flight looks like this one, 185, right? So why it is saying Denver to Phoenix was the cheapest flight. So 420. So it picked Chicago, 280. Okay. So why? Right? Interesting. Why it picked this flight? Or the prompt was like that. So now program which we are running is a flight.ai. So let's see the program and try to zoom in. So here is the program. My friend Maher and David, you guys agree to?
Maybe
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see why.
yeah, it may be the time also, like when.
No, we'll figure it out, but I just want to make sure you understand what the tool means. Do you understand the tool?
Right, the
It's calling web
context
service,
tool.
right?
Yeah.
Tool is getting you response. You get the response, you are presenting. Good. However, in this tool, one thing, listen carefully. This you are receiving all flights. Okay, so who is making the cheapest decision? So you get response. That response definitely going to LLM. So let's understand what he's doing. So here is the LLM binding. So LLM say, you know what? I have LLM, I have a tool, and I'm binding. I know that part because we have done calculator program. Perfect. Now here is the message. What is the cheapest flight available? Okay, that's the message is correct. And what then? What is that other things we are passing, which is confusing this guy? Oh, so here everything you're passing. Then why it is okay? So that fine. Now it's a 0. So calling tool and tool's name. So then receive flights data. So now let me run my program here in the command prompt because I'm thinking we should be able to get correct answer. Python flight AI, right? Flight AI. Let's see. Ideally, it should give me that flight. Unless there is a hallucination happen, right?
Hey, I was going to ask, like, how can we interrupt or I guess we can tell it step by step.
So here,
feedback.
It is still saying flight is available, cheapest flight is available Chicago to O'Hare, and it is looking MIA, February 16, 24. Why it is doing that? So let's see. It says Chicago to MIA. He thinks cheapest flight is this one, though cheapest flight is this one. Why it is not finding? So here, interesting thing.
Maybe cheapest flight per duration?
No, we didn't give anything.
Flight? No, duration of flight.
Yeah, we have not given. So I think we need to understand the prompt. You are right. So here it says, please provide the flight detail. This is the output, right? So here, what is the cheapest flight available? So we got to see, it did a call. It called flights. Remember, it called tools. So LLM, whenever we give LLM, this is our LLM, right? LLM has a binding tool. So we give LLM message. This is the message. We give LLM our message. LLM took this message here. It went here. From that, LLM knew that I need to call tools. So it did call tools, and then it got the result. Now the question is, LLM is doing wrong selection, right? Wrong selection. So here, I say this is not right. So what I'm going to do, check it out. This is not right because I'll say LLM is giving 280. So what I'm going to do, you guessed it. I'm going to say, answer is not correct.
Please explain. Your logic.
I'm not going to say anything. I'll say answer is not correct. So let me check.
Okay.
Right. So hallucination happens. So it's going to do that. Right. You and me comes for QA also. So we are doing QA. So it found now. So it says that there is a, so seems like it found 2 flights. It's only checking 2 flights. So now run again. Let's see. So now it is running and let's see what it is finding. It should find a flight which we are thinking in the database. Now it found. It did found. Give me thumbs up. It did found the right flight. Give me thumbs up. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Did I use my brain at all? I just used prompt. Right? I did not write a single line of code. Now check what he did.
Yeah. Are you
Something
sure?
Must have changed.
Okay.
Something must have changed, which we did not realize. So let's see what that changed. So it did flight. It did here. So yeah. So here, look at that. It did change. Get all flight and find one with the lowest price. So instead of cheapest, the word you use lowest. That's it.
The definition of cheapest.
Listen carefully. It did a pretty good job in prompt. Compare all file and carefully return the flight with the price value.
It even updates its prompt.
And that's the system prompt. User says, give me the, user will get fine. So here, this is, as I said, secret is all about prompting.
Can you interrogate the prompt, like in terms of what it followed, like that's what path it followed?
Sorry, my mistake.
Can we ask Amazon Q what was the logic that you you determine the cheapest flight? So it will tell you.
Of course, it will say explain the prompt and reason.
Okay.
It will give me. See, this is not a simple tool. This is like a very, very interesting tool. Very, very interesting tool.
Yeah, there we are, cheapest. Okay.
It will say like what is doing, and this is very important tool. Now ask yourself question: how much work I did? I did database, table. I did a creation of table. All my program is there. Now I just need to put all this code and put together and deploy as a service. So I can do Docker and deploy. Now check it out. I'm not done yet, right? We still have 5 minutes to go. Entire project I'm going to do. Now check it out here. Motusi, you may like it. Check it out. Create a Docker file and provide step to run locally. So now it will create a Docker file, and it will create a Docker file for me. So I don't need to know in and out DevOps. It will create a Docker file. It is going to create that, and it's going to run it as long as my Docker is running. I don't think my Docker is running right now, so I have to run the Docker daemon. Let me run Docker desktop. What I'm trying to say, guys, this is, if you don't practice, you will never become confident. Many people, I know you are very talented in areas of expertise, but your expertise may not be worthwhile. You have to come out from that old model that, hey, I'm expert. Only your expertise now needs to be how you use AI to double or triple or 10 times expertise. And that's what we need to work on. So don't take me wrong, if you're good in a QA or web development or database and all, those days are gone. Old fashioned, you are not going to get any benefit. So here, I'm going to start the Docker, making sure Docker is running, then everything will be running as well. So it's starting right now, I believe. Starting, let it run. Meantime, our tool is doing the magic. So it is doing all those things. Docker file is ready. So it says you can do that. So here, everything is ready. So I'll say, it says, here is the ready. So I say, let me just start here. It's not started yet. When it start, my service, which I'm running locally, it will run in the Docker also. So here, seems like it's running, okay? Docker compose down, Docker flight, okay? So let's see what it did in Docker. So here is the Docker file. Where is the Docker file? Here you go. So it says app, web service, this. So in running, okay? And I'll say, okay, I got it. So I say, run Docker. So it will run Docker. So it will run. So the flight web service will be running in that. So it will run it. So what happened now, the service, instead of running locally in my machine, it's going to run in a Docker. So it's running. It will run. So it's going to run. So right now it's running. Yeah. It is downloading all the libraries, Docker library, and then it will run as a container. It's going to run as a container. So the way we are going here is the things which I wrote here, right? That's my expertise, right? And I'm using this tool, Amazon Q, that's my expertise. And then my troubleshooting is my expertise, right? But I'm not expert in anywhere right now. I'm expert in make it happen. What I'm helping here is a business workflow. Do you agree? Step 1, step 2, step 3, the workflow. I can create each step as a tool, and I can ask agents do it, and then this agent will learn steps. Once it learns, it will read my mind also. So right now it is running, seems like downloading, still downloading. So anytime somebody asks in an interview, hey, how you do that? Then you can say that, hey, I right now use AI tool, right? You can do that. However, I know the concept in and out, how it works. For me, concept is that if I don't know anything, I can ask Amazon Q to explain what we are doing. So basically, if I read this thing, it use this program, it is running as a container. So now it will run as a container. It is exposed as a 500. So I can use that. So my program is going to use that. Make sense? Any questions so far?
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to show you the power of this Amazon Q. However, there are a few more examples we have also. So let's say I have a situation. Let's say I want to show you so you will understand. In our forum, we have many examples. There are other examples out there. I'll keep some of the example, interesting example I'll show you. I have one. Yeah, this one is good enough. So this is a very good example. If you go to forum, sequential chain. So sequential chain means one agent is doing the work and other agent is doing the work after. So one agent become input to here and then other agent. So you are doing sequential chain. Again, these are all tested in 3.12, but because I have a tool, I can make the tool, make it work for me. So here you can see here, I'm creating a template. One tool is doing idea, it generate the idea. Second tool is doing summary. And the third tool is, I believe, criticizing. So here I have two tools. One is idea generator and second is the summary. So here what I'm saying is load both tools. So you are asking LLM that your two tools. So let's go through one by one so you will understand. This is the key, you know that. This is the first tool. You are using LLM. And then you are saying, hey, LLM, I'm going to get topic. And your idea is to generate 3 creative ideas. So this is nothing but you're just generating a prompt. You still did not use tool. Okay. Now you're saying LLM, this is the tool, this is the prompt, and you will have a key idea. So now this is your one tool, which is called idea chain. That's one tool. If anyone is giving, so here we hard coded the idea and topic, but you can ask any topic here and it will be used. Next tool, you're building a next tool. So first you're building a prompt that, if anyone gives you idea, you're going to summarize that. Now here you're creating a tool. So you're saying LLM, this is your system prompt, and your goal is to create a headline. So now your two tools, one tool is the idea chain and one is the summary chain. Now if you come here, you are creating a combination. So you are using a special flow called sequence chain. Means one tool, second tool. These are agent one, agent two. So you're saying there are chain after these, call this. Now you're saying if anyone pass topic, so we will be passing topic AI healthcare. So you pass topic. So that will be input. That will go to first tool. The tool will generate 3 ideas for healthcare. And then output will go to the second tool that will do summarize. And it will put as a headline and provide the result. So if you have this program in front of you in our forum, copy that and we'll do this thing so you can understand. Because there will be error because version problem, but because we have Amazon Q, we can fix it, right? So we copy this thing where you can see how 2 agents talk to each other, right? Copy this and go to your VS Code and let's create a file. So I'm going to create a file here. I'm going to create a file and I'll say 2 sequence agents. I'm giving a name .py. So 2 sequences, you can give any name, doesn't matter. Just give me a name. Let me close all those things. I don't need all of this thing, it's taking time. So I double click and no, it's not going there. What happened with this? I created a file, right? I think it's something wrong happened or what? Let me delete this. Something wrong. Let me delete this. Something wrong happened. Oh, I'm seeing stuck. Or Amazon queue is still working. I think it's eating memory because I started Docker maybe. That's fine. Let's do it one more time. So I click on this thing. I'll say to sequence.py. Now, yeah, that's better. I'm just giving a name. So now I'll paste the code. So I paste the code, whichever I copy. I copy the code. The code is pretty simple. You can see that, right? The code is pretty simple. So you can, if you have key problem, then you can select this thing. So for that, okay, let's see here. This is perfect. Basically, one is going to generate idea and one is going to this there. We are almost done, so we're gonna drop in a few minutes. So here there is no problem. Okay, now I'll ask Amazon Q because I know there is going to be a problem. So I'll say fix my program. So this is, it will understand. So you can say fix my to sequence.py program. So it will fix it based on, it will try to run and it will fix it. Because I know there is a version mismatch, that's why I'm running. But you can see LangChain through, I am talking to two agents. I just want to make sure we complete this part and then we'll call a day. I really want you to work on a project. Project is due coming soon, so it's gonna do that. So it found that thing program. To sequence is empty. Oh, not empty. Oh, I didn't save it. Maybe I need to save it. Okay, I saved it now. So it's gonna fix it. Now it's gonna run. The first program will make 3 ideas and the second program will summarize that. Guys, the way I explain here today, if you watch recording, trust me, you won't have any problem. Anything you can do. This is not just for AI. If I want to write a test cases, if I write a database, Angular, I can write entire Angular, I can write Node.js, Next.js, anything. Because these are the tools right now in the market. Again, these are free, so you can't beat this thing. And you can see right now, it's looks like it is doing the work. Once it is done, we should be able to check that thing. Okay, so now it looks like perfect, fix the problem. So let's run that. Python 2 and then tab and run it. So first tool will make 3 generate idea and the second tool will summarize. And you're sequencing the tool. AI code itself is not that complex. Please understand. AI code itself is not a complex. This one is kind of stitching the one tool. This one, so yeah, this one is one tool. This one is another tool. So there are tools, and these tools are combining here as a chain. That's pretty much it. And you can see result is in front of you. So you can see here, you generate the topic. So you generated the idea, writing topic, right? You got the result and got the answer here. So this one, you got the answer. So write about the topic, right? And then you got the answer here. So any topic, you know, like example, instead of AI health, let's say example, I want to say AI issue. So you're passing topic, right? And let me save it. Now it will first generate the topic AI. So you can see here, generating topic technology. So here.
Nice.
You can get that. Okay, so here topic is generated. So to sequence example, generating the impact artificial, it's still AI issue, right? Future work. I think it is using different program. I have two program, maybe 1 second. Two sequences here. So here, do I have any other program?
I needed to paste my key, OpenAI key.
Yeah.
It worked nice with prompts.
Yeah. It should
Yeah,
work.
mine worked too. It gave a
It's
summary.
a smoothly work, because anytime here you're writing, right? Summarize this idea, the topic, and then any topic you write, just save it and run it, and it should work without any problem. Make sense? So what I'm trying to say here, let's say there's a compare. I think I understand what the problem is, because here is the one newer version, so I need to. So that's what it is. But close it, and there are two files are there. It does all the things here. And anytime you have a problem, like in an example, see right now I'm trying to save the file. It has a problem, right? So I say auto save this thing. Right now it says client correction server, okay, file save. And it says to sequence content. The file is newer. Please compare the version with the content. Overwrite the content with your save file. So here is the file, and the content is changed. That's what it says. So this is what is technology. Subject was technology. The eraser and generating topic. Chain 1, chain 2, right? So it used this file, right? It is using this file. I believe this one it is using this file. So it's removed. So if I say, you know what, I need a sequential, so let me do this thing. I'll say use both agents tool as sequence. And I just column and paste it here. So it will make the changes. Because what happened, it created a new program and it changed separately. But I want to use chain together. So now it is using chain together. So idea chain and summary chain. It's trying to use the chain because it created chain 1 and chain 2 separately. I want the original form. I'm doing it because my version is different. Ideally, just changing the key should work. Now let's see. It is doing the work. AI issue. It will say AI issue. Should be fine.
One question: how you compare to programs?
When you click on this one, the green one is modified. Red one means old one. So old one they remove. If you remove, then you will see two files.
Okay.
So now I'm running, and I should see the two sequences together. I can run here also. It is looking for LangChain core installation. Let it install. I'm very fascinated on AI because the AI is not what you call bad. The challenge is you have to know a lot more things because the AI will go out of control. That's the problem. So right now you see how many time I have to check, compare, do. It's not like autopilot yet, but I'm sure as we progress, it will come more and more talented. Because it
needs some guidance. Sometimes.
Of course, right now because HLF, human involvement is needed. Human reinforcement is needed. Without human reinforcement, it can't do the 100% correctly. So that's pretty much it. I think that's for tonight. I hope.